So I've just been playing a quick 2-minute demo of Resident Evil: The Mercenaries 3D, and it's gotten a little bit of the hang of it. Could you give us a brief outlook on what the game is for Resident Evil fans?
Absolutely. This is a game built for Resident Evil fans. It takes the most combat intense moments of RE4, RE5, remixes them, and then boils them down to the most frenetic, frantic moments and brings it to the Nintendo 3DS.
Why do you feel that it lends itself well to this new platform?
So when we took this game to the new platform, we looked at what makes Resident Evil Resident Evil. It's that experience of too many zombies, not enough players. You're going to be overwhelmed by these these odds are always going to be stacked against you. When the 3D, that makes that emotion, that experience even more tactile, where you're really going to feel what's behind me, where's my next enemy. Another awesome thing about the Nintendo 3DS, online co-op. This game's going to have Wi-Fi co-op, so you can be playing with a friend anywhere in the world at any time from wherever you happen to be. Especially with a game like Resident Evil, where you're going to be fighting against hordes of zombies and those iconic bosses, it's super important to have someone covering your own back.
Are you going to use street pass or spot pass in any way?
Not with this title. We're really focusing on what makes this a core experience for people who are either fans of Resident Evil, fans of shooter games, or just want a console-like experience on the go. When you pick up this game, it's going to look a lot like the console games. You're going to have all the same functionality, especially with the online play. You're going to have all the same graphics, plus the 3D. You're going to have all the same modes, where you're going to be playing through over 30 different missions, all different objectives, and a lot of new stuff we haven't seen before in a Resident Evil game.
Right, you gave us quite a tease there. New stuff. Could you mention any of that for us?
I can tease at it. For starters, we have a skill system that we've never had before. As you play through the game, you're going to be unlocking things like new skills, new techniques, new traits for your players, as well as maybe upgrading weapons, that kind of thing. So you're going to be really customizing the game so that you play it the way you want to play it. Besides that, you can move and shoot at the same time, which is pretty fantastic for a Resident Evil fan. We've got new playable characters that we haven't seen before. Claire Redfield, for instance, this is her first appearance in a Mercenaries mode ever, as well as returning characters like Hunk and Krauser and Chris Redfield. On top of that, it's a celebration of Resident Evil. It's our 15th anniversary, and what we're looking to do is celebrate it and keep it fresh for gamers. So we're taking things like RE5 villains, like the Executioner, dropping them into RE4 levels. So we're going to remix it, mix it up, do something different than what anyone's seen before.
So in terms of the content, the 30 missions that you got there, some are from Resident Evil 5, some are from Resident Evil 4, but there are also new ones. Could you give us a little bit like a layout, like how many new things are there in there?
I can tease at it. Right now we're saying, there's the standard missions that we've seen before, kill as many zombies as possible given the time limit. But there's also some new objectives that are a little bit more creative. They force you to do things that we haven't seen before and think outside the box playing as Resident Evil. Especially in a co-op mode, that's really important to do something other than just kill zombies.
So is it a 4-player co-op or?
It's a 2-player co-op over the Wi-Fi and ad hoc networks, so you can play with a friend anywhere in the world.
And will you be revealing more characters soon?
Yes, we will. We've got a lot of characters in the game already. We're going to have a lot more characters left to reveal, so stay tuned for news.
The Mercenaries 3D.